All right, back for a quick update. Wanted to update the trade that we were currently discussing. Gonna make this one hopefully short. Let's take a little bit of a further back view here. Um, okay, here we go. From last night, we were describing how we needed a little bit more of a rally to get out of the murky area to get further and further clarity. So today's rally pretty much did that for us. It got us up here into these marked regions around 10,300. And so we can really start looking at some shorts now. We're in a pretty good spot to start thinking about it now. The market is heating up. Didn't expect quite the kind of strength we saw today here quite this fast. So I do actually expect that it will carry just a little bit more up to our higher price targets. But if we continue to see this type of strength, we need to just be careful. Next price target up is here around the 10.9 area. We're going to go ahead and mark this one out here. And this is the old 37.5% Fibonacci retracement line of the entire sell-off. So this huge W has a target here. And we were looking for this target back here. And now we're here eyeballing the same target. Now we had this double low here, but it really didn't make a complete new low. It missed it by just a few points. So I just kind of want to point out, had that made a new low, then we actually would have a slightly different reflection box. And that reflection box, we don't really teach this too often, but it's technically active. I'm going to go ahead and map this out so it's there. It's not a real technical reflection box because it never made a new low, but it pretty much did. I mean, it was within a couple of pennies. So it just added a lot of time. That's what it did, a lot of time. The price, since it was pretty much the same, didn't change the price parameters that much. And we'll do this one again in red for the easy comparison. Now there are so many lines on this chart. A person who is not going to be familiar with the Murray math and the harmonic wave and the Ellie wave, they're going to be pretty confused. That's normal. If you are confused now and you're not able to decipher what all this stuff means, don't. It's not you. So don't worry. The secondary slope line would be actually anchored from here if you were to pretend that this was the low. And we would have this rally here. So let me get rid of some of this stuff. Kind of try to make this a bit cleaner, if at all possible. Which can we do that? All right. What a clusterfuck. All right, hope that helps there. So exact same price targets as we had approximately, what was this? This was about a week and a half ago. And we were thinking that we were going to get this second leg rally, and then it just never materialized, and this got me real bearish. Here I was very bullish, and this got me real bearish because we couldn't hold 10,000, number one. Number two, excuse me, we had to touch the old low. That's not good. If there's strength in the market, it usually will bounce higher than that, and the higher it bounces than that, the better. So that didn't happen here. We went all the way down. HFT, it was HFT, but still they did it. So not that great, but we'll see. Hey, this price target was active before. This one's active now, so we'll see. This don't even worry about the 50 line. Just get rid of that. This particle line here was never hit. So that line, we'll just steal one of these, is all the way at 11.5. So you can see the shorting case, it's just barely starting to begin. We could take some shorts along here to come back down and make a quick trade. But really, this thing could get kind of large and extend all the way out to here and take a ton of time, like 2 to 3 weeks. And that's kind of what I expect for the next 2 to 3 weeks, is that we will be in the middle of a channel. And so you have to wait till you get down into the extremes, either the high or the low, before you can really do too much. It's just, it's a better probability to wait for one of the extremes. And unfortunately, we're right near the middle, so just got to do a lot of waiting. But there's tons of little trades in here that someone could take, and I'm trying to take them. I got burned with one today, won one, lost one. So anyway, yeah, that's where we are. Still waiting for prices more comfortably around 10.9 to really begin heavy shorting. Prices into 11.281. Are sort of extreme, and then of course getting above the frame line here would be very bullish, and getting up to this particle line is expected through HFT only. So 11.514, that is really way up there. We're talking about over 1,200 points or so. So there's a lot of possibilities out here. We've looked at another chart that had how much time we have between us and the calculated subsequent reflection box, and it's October 1st, September 30th. We're in August 1st, so all of August, all of September, 2 months, 8 weeks of probably just kind of sideways action here, back and filling. I mean, you really have to be careful, or you'll just be sitting in a trade for a couple of days, and I mean, at any given moment it could go bad. So none of these trades are really all that good. The market is not very trendy. If there was a trend, it is actually down. The trend continues to remain down until we get past this downward slope. The trend is down. So shorts are best, but you can't take shorts quite this low. You need the shorts to get up higher. So it's just kind of a big waiting game. Anyhow, so just to reiterate one last time, general long-term theme is until we get above this line, we should be thinking shorts. Shorts all the way down into this zone, which is 8,500, and we're currently at 10.5 or 10.4. But just yesterday we were at 9.5, which was 1,000 points away from what could be the targeted low. So just a lot of nasty sideways trading. The best thing to do here is a lot of speedy trading. And then here's a close-up of that exact situation. So here is that box way down here. In time, way down here in time, in price, it's right there. You just came out of the box, as a matter of fact. And then, of course, these are all the reflection boxes at the top that serve as targets. So the next high target projects to be around August 13th, and that's about, maybe 2 weeks away. So between now and 2 weeks, we have a cyclical uptrend. So 2 weeks of cyclical uptrend. It may peak somewhere before that 2 weeks. So, it could be 5 days, 6 days, could be 13 days, could be all 14 days, but generally cyclical uptrend for at least the next week. So if you wanted to try to do some short anti-trend trading, you can buy against the longer trend and go long into all these dips, but you need to be exiting them, on each swing trade. You need to exit, get back in, exit, get back in. Probably wouldn't try to hold anything, definitely above 10, 9, 10, 8, 8, 8, something like that. It's probably going to start rolling over on you. So you'd be at the top of the frame here and run headlong into this reflection box, into this downward trend channel, and just a ton of resistance up there. So anyhow, hope that helps, and we'll catch up tomorrow.